And don't worry about being gentle, dig in there. Whatever you have to do to break that loose.
All right. I don't think it's breaking anything loose. So he has a spot on his back. I pretty much identified it right away. He's been to how many different chiropractors?
Too many.
Okay, too many. Oh, you got a left atlas.
And therapist.
And therapists. So they've done the whole thing, the cortisone shots. Have they taken x-rays?
Yes.
Yeah, and everything's kind of checked out
Yeah,
fine.
MRI is fine.
And can't figure it out. And I'm testing, well, look at that. Hypermobile.
Something just went.
Mm-hmm, little bit of hypermobility over there. Now, you do have a right foot flare, so when I adjust you, I'm going to ask you to turn your foot in.
My right foot in?
Mm-hmm. Like, just go ahead, like, hold it in. That's it. Relax. Relax, though. There you go. All this is proprioceptive response. We're trying to retrain your cerebellum. You could fix all of this posture just by going into your brain. If we could learn how to reprogram the brain, it really all comes from up here. So nobody's ever been able to tell you how to fix this, huh?
No.
No suggestions, nothing.
I've had a lot of suggestions.
But nothing's working?
No.
Alright. So he's here to try out the Mondragon method. Let's see if we can do anything. This is...
Pressure's on.
The pressure's on. And when do you feel it the most? In your mid-back?
I feel it all the time, but if I stretch forward...
That's right, you did tell me that.
Yeah, anything that spreads my back out feels like I'm stretching the rhomboid out. It feels like it wants to fight against me and tighten up even more.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, I didn't expect that. There it is.
Yeah.
There's little facets, there's little nerves in here, okay, in the suboccipital region. Some people, when I push on this, they say, oh, it feels like it's in my eyeball. And it's because it does run there. We're just a bunch of tubes. You weren't kidding. I can go pretty hard on you. Okay, let's see if I can get down into this trigger point.
Yeah, that's all fine, as far as it's not too hard.
Just let your head go heavy. That's it. Yeah, you're okay though. You're doing fine. Okay, good.
Yep.
I've just got to clear this out because I'm going to go with my elbow right there.
Yeah, I can feel it popping over right there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all for trying this first before doing shots.
It's just your posture. I'm fairly certain. See that? It's all locked. Did they adjust that high on you? Right here on the left-hand side?
No, I haven't had it adjusted there.
Yeah, that's...
They've just been working on that one spot.
Okay, here we go. You ready, Linnea? Let's unlock that atlas. It needs to go. Look at that thing. Right here. How much does that have? Chin back for me, though. Let's see how deep we can get the atlas to go. There we go. I think that was in. Let's bring the other side around. Very good. There it is. Perfect. So grab onto it, push it under. Hey, very nice. Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, nice. Feels good now. I might have to use the elbow up there. My goodness. You sure are poppy and clicky. That was a weird sensation. It's like I just grabbed the whole knuckle. Just like, do you pop your fingers?
Yeah.
That must be what it is. A little bit stuck here.
I did have surgery on that wrist.
Now you tell me.
Long time ago.
Okay. Then maybe there's some scar tissue built up.
The
Cartilage.
Yeah, TFCC tore.
Wow.
So yeah, the ulnar bone is a
Yeah.
little
Like,
shorter.
something doesn't feel right here. What's wrong here?
Found it.
It's like a hole.
They had to clean up the cartilage, and then they shortened this bone just a little bit to give it more space.
Cool. All right. See, that kind of stuff. That's cool. Oh, okay. Toe. I'll find all kinds of stuff on you if you crack all the joints. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that one doesn't want to move as well. Bend the knee a little bit. Good. Everything moves fine. My goodness.
Yes, I've never had these adjustments before.
Oh, there's all kinds of things out there. Anything with the knees?
No.
Feels like nothing's ever popped.
No surgeries or anything.
Like.
They'll be next.
All right. Oh my God. Well.
And something.
I know. Oh man. You weren't kidding either. Look at this thing. Right here. That is what's really, really popped out on you. This is where I'm gonna live for a little while. You're okay?
Yep.
You just let me know, all right?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, everybody's saying that rhomboid muscle is just in spasm.
Okay.
Everybody says the same thing. It's locked.
Okay. And you've had like washout and scraping done?
I've had Groston.
Okay. On that spot?
Yep.
All right, you ready? You okay?
Yep.
Deep breath in. Oh, yeah, let it all out. That approximates the facets. Good. And again. Okay, so it moves here. Okay, it moves from about here down. And same thing again. It's pretty locked. Yep, right there. So it's higher, it's up here. Okay. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just need to do some extension exercises. I mean, we're gonna try. You're really rounded here too. You have a kyphosis, you hide it well when you're standing. But now that I'm working on you, you're forward in your posture. Do you know what a kyphosis is?
No.
Okay, so it's like a hunchback kind of, like you're forward, like granny or grandpa, but you hide it. So what happens is the facets, you're not going to hear a pop here because the facets are so flared open. Does that kind of make sense? Let me show you. You have a great curve here, but up here where here's T1, right here you're just really rounded. And you hide it like really well because you just stand so perfectly straight but now when I'm working on you and I lay you down, everything else flattens but not this.
Gotcha.
And I'm like pushing on it and there's no pops, but this rib popped in, no problem. It's not popping because they're open. So they might not pop until I can close them first.
Okay.
The joint will pop when you close it. It goes, right? That's why when I push on it, because you're closing it. But if they're so spread open, I'm not really going to get there, am I? So we're going to lean you back and stretch. Squeeze the facets down. Then you'll get a pop.
Okay. Like 2 softballs?
Like that thing there, that's what I usually put people on at first.
Okay.
That's soft though, so eventually we move up into a harder, firmer
And
material.
I have a roller about that size too, but that doesn't seem to get in there the way the lacrosse
well,
balls do.
yeah, you need something narrow to get in between your shoulder blades.
Gotcha.
You see how I'm doing with that thing?
Mm-hmm.
But I need you to go backwards because I'm pushing on you, trying to squeeze out fluid, which is also inhibiting me. Okay, but you're kyphosed. It's just here. The rest of it, low back is fine. This is good, but it's just like your shoulders. It's just where your shoulders are. It's like bounce. Breathe. Keep breathing. Yeah. There we go. Come on. I just bounce right off of that. There we go. Hurting you?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's right in that area.
I'm just laughing. I don't know. This is all I have to do all day, you know. So excuse the laughter. I just think it's fascinating. You know, I try to influence it. You know, I try to like make it move, and it just pushes right back. I'm having this conversation with your nervous system right now. Come on. This feels great. Like, awesome. Let me get up into here. All right. Oh, this is better. Hey. Hey, yay. All right. Pop my own back. Can you handle like a little bit of motion?
Yep. Yeah, it's fine.
This kills most people right here. Okay, let's get into it here. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, that's right about where it is.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how much it wants to go. Well, they're right. They're right. It is locked. Now that I'm down deep into it here, look at that. There's a little piece of scar tissue. Ooh. There you go. So yeah, his wife drew a circle here. Do you work on this spot though a lot yourself, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because it's all calloused from how much you've worked on it. This side's nice and smooth, and this side has got a callus on it. So obviously, working on this spot is not working. Okay.
No.
So. Spend a little time on this side, okay?
Okay.
You need to. This is really the culprit right here. This arm behind your back for me. Let's see what it wants to do. Maybe there's a spot you missed.
Now see, that arm's a little tight just because of the front of my shoulder. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm not going to pull it much more around than that. Definitely some crevice in there. All right, this arm's a little better, huh?
Yeah.
But both shoulders were operated on?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, he's just got some swelling here. It's minimal because of how much you've had work done. Just come down here and keep smashing these down.
Yeah, I can really feel it in there.
Yeah. So I'm saying, I know it hurts on the right-hand side, but you've really got to reduce this curve. Sorry. Okay, see, I've smashed this one down. Feels pretty good now. Moves. You know, the joint has some spring to it. And then I'm going down to this one. This is locked. Yeah, I can tell you've had all of the grafting done. The superficial tissue, I don't think I'm going to get like much petechiae. You can try. But this whole left side, I'll keep saying it over and over again. It's this entire left side, from here all the way down to here.
And that's pulling the right side out?
Mm-hmm. Only in one spot, right where you hurt. It's like, dang it. So you just keep moving them, keep back. Just because they pop doesn't mean that's all it's got left. You gotta keep moving them. Keep going. Here, see, I'm right on the joint, right there. Come on. I almost feel like taking you into extension first. Doing things in reverse. So you're gonna sit here, face that wall.
Okay.
And we're doing things in reverse because he's had a lot of work done already. So we gotta go here first. Let's start at the end. Okay. Yeah, and open this up. That is where you're inflexible. You understand? Both arms over your head. Yeah, you gotta open this up. Doing chest compressions. I'm just gonna. Yes, there you go. Just stay there for 5 minutes. What it is.
You mean as I'm standing here?
Right here as you're standing. Does it feel more relaxed?
It does feel more relaxed.
Like the weight is gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely feels more relaxed.
Yeah, you're trying to bring up the right shoulder, which is good. You just gotta let this go. But do you understand how taking a weight and pulling it back over its center of gravity makes everything just relax?
Yeah, it does. It feels more open.
It's so hard to hold a weight out here like this. Right? If you hold a dumbbell in your arm like this, how long before your bicep gives out?
Right.
A couple minutes, whatever, depending on how strong you are. Hold it in here, you can hold that for a lot longer. So your head weighs about 15 pounds and you're constantly carrying it. Do you see how that will pull right where you're talking about? If I go forward, it is going to pull. I don't know if you can see my muscles, but do you see how that pulls here?
Mm-hmm.
On me, it's more here. That's my subluxation. So for every inch forward you go, so it's just gonna kill you and it's never gonna go away until you get your head back. So we gotta get the neck, you gotta get that left atlas, bring that back over, bring the shoulders back. Give it time to heal. You've already done all the prep work. Yeah, you need it right here too. That will also bring your head back. People think that they can, turn sideways so we can see it. People think that if they just jut their chin and bring it back, that will bring the ear over the shoulder, which it does, but it jams all the facets down here. So it's this. The upper neck has to bring the head back. But because we are in a society where we look down,
Right.
we don't think that way. We bring this back. She doesn't need to put a circle on there. Just say, look for the calloused skin. But do you also understand that pushing that in might not necessarily be the way to help it? You have to just take the pressure off of this poor guy here. All the scraping in the world, all of that isn't going to matter if you don't ever take the force off of it. Nah, he's all cleaned up. Well, it's a good example of somebody that gets regular care. they're kind of neglecting this left side too.
Yeah, I'm just getting everything on the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody's paying attention over here. I was hoping I would get a little bit deeper once we did the extension. Your poor back just needs a break. Amazing. I thought maybe I saw something over here. Just this little spot right here. Very important to get the tip of the scapula right here.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Everybody misses this one. Very important. And you just go with every which way. There's different muscle fibers, and you learn which way. Like that's why you know how they told it was a. They could tell it was a rhomboid because of the angle that it was in. So, you know, infraspinatus goes this way, but then you got your teres, majors, minors, lats. They all run the other way. So you go through different layers. Lats. You can see his lat runs this way up to the humerus here, which is where we're going to go next. Very cool. T1. I need to kind of influence it, so that's why I'm asking. Feels pretty good. That one mashes, you know, just fine. Sinks down. And I get into T4, and it's like, oh, it doesn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, I can feel it on that one on the right side.
Okay, so do you kind of understand how this left side is just pulling?
Yeah.
And now I try to compress it. The rib's like, whoa, I don't want to do that. But this left side is causing this. That's what I'm trying to communicate. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to have you on your back. I'm just waiting. Process. Short-headed, the bicep just doesn't want to let go. Those ribs. Oh, well, that's an interesting thought. When I press here, do you feel it on the right in the back?
No.
Okay. I don't know, I was just curious.
Well, yeah.
I know. I'm like,
I did a little bit.
This would pull it. You understand? You understand that even this on the front affects that back there.
I can feel it a little bit.
Yeah, you want to push these down. Everything is interlinked like a chain. And this is so prominent on you. And take your head all the way back. Do you kind of see how that takes the pressure off of it?
Yeah.
It's like all the soft tissue work, you've already gone through it. You don't need me for that. You need me for posture correction.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to take your head all the way back in order for you to not feel it.
Right.
You should just be back. You should just be here. That's the only way it's going to heal. I'm sorry.